So if you guys have been tuned into this channel for any amount of time, probably recognize the lovely vanmobile. The very first time I went out west several years ago, I realized that doing the van life thing was kind of a forefront goal of mine. About 2.5 years ago, we started to make that dream a reality by purchasing the vanmobile.
So what do you think?
Pretty rad. The door, I don't think the door fully latches, but I mean, I think that's just a matter of bending it. Now I found myself in a sketchy Philadelphia used car lot, saw the vanmobile, and kind of made an impulse buy. Check it out, freaking Sprinter van life, hashtag. All right, I think she's good to go. Mirrors are adjusted. We got freaking temporary tag on the back. I don't know, dude. You know, it's got 98,000 miles. It's in really good shape. So I'm hopeful. I was on a limited budget at the time. The van seemed okay, but shortly after getting it home, things started to go wrong. Electrical issues, mechanical issues, you name it, this van had it. Over the next couple months, we started to get those problems sorted out, and we worked on converting the van to the camper van you see it as today. Since then, we've been on a ton of sweet trips with it. We've been all the way down to the Florida Keys. We've been out west to the California coast several times, and we've made a ton of epic videos. None of that would have been possible without the support of you guys watching, and especially those of you supporting on our Van Life Patreon. However, as a lot of you guys noticed on our last trip, we started to encounter a lot of issues. We were in the shop 5 different times for different reasons, and when you're living in a vehicle like this, having it in the shop really is a bummer. As if to add insult to injury, we pulled in the driveway at home once we crossed the entire country on our last trip, and we got a check engine light. So that kind of solidified my decision that it was time to move on to something a little nicer. I got to thinking, what vehicle would fit the role best? I knew I didn't want to do another van conversion, but the next vehicle I got had to fit a bunch of different roles. First, it had to be a daily driver for around town. Second, it had to be able to load up paramotors and gear and take it down to the park just locally. Third, it had to be able to convert into a mobile home of sorts and go all the way across the country with a bunch of paramotor gear. And fourth, I wanted something more reliable and newer. So after some research, what I kind of settled on was a Ford F-250. So meet the new paramotor hauler / adventure mobile. She's a 2017 Ford F-250 crew cab with the Power Stroke diesel. She's got the Lariat trim, pretty much all of the additional features that you can add on. She's got plenty of room in the back to throw wings and other associated paramotor gear, and then plenty of room in the bed to tote around multiple paramotors. My long-term plan for our next big adventure where we go out west or whatever, I'm thinking I'm most likely gonna get a truck camper and then a larger enclosed trailer for the main purpose of being a little minimalistic and being able to fit into 2 parking spaces. Toy haulers and fifth wheels are cool, but they take up so many parking spots, they're gigantic, and we always end up doing some urban type camping. So I wanna keep the whole package kind of small so we can maneuver around towns and stuff. And look, the freaking signals even work. Let me just turn down my heated seat a little bit. Coming from the van to this F-250 is a huge difference. The amount of comfort features and just the driving experience is so much nicer than the vanmobile. The only 2 complaints I can say so far is I went from getting about 21, 22 miles per gallon to now about 15. She drinks the diesel fuel a little heavy, but that's to be expected. The only other thing, which is nitpicking, it's hard to find a parking space. If you go to the supermarket, you always gotta park way in the back and get a nice wide swing on your turn. But overall, I'm really loving this truck. I've put just about 1,000 miles on it so far. Drives really nice, super comfortable. So this is the new Truckmobile. Is that what I'm gonna call it? I don't know. I haven't really found a name that sticks. F-250 Mobile. But yeah, I'm stoked. It's a beautiful piece of machinery. We're gonna go on a lot of awesome adventures, I'm sure. And actually tonight, we're going out to a local park, I think, and we're gonna do a little bit of flying. All right, we just showed up to a new flying site. I've flown into this place, but never from it before. Jeff's up there. His exhaust sounds really loud. I commented on that in one of the last videos, but it sounds leaky. Yeah, it totally sounds broken. I'm gonna have to get a close-up look at that, but I've got to mix some gas up. I've got the Paramotor Mobile in the back. Look how nicely that fits in the old Lariat Mobile. But I just kind of want to do some exploring tonight and buzz around to a few different locations because this place is far from where we normally fly.
Nice and easy. So the diagnosis on Jeff's motor looks like his silencer gasket has blown out slightly. So we think that's why it's so loud. Well, GoPro may have died, but we made it. We're on the ground and everything's numb. I had the fattest swoopy landing. It was so sick. Too bad it wasn't on video. There's Jeff just chugging along.
Couple of the best features in this freaking truck. Remote start, so as soon as you land, start warming up the truck. You got the heated seat, the heated steering wheel, and by the time you get in, the heat's already working. That was a sweet flight. I've never been to that reservoir. It's a little bit of a different environment. Extraordinarily cold though. I should have dressed warmer. I'm gonna peace out from here. Like I mentioned, stay tuned for the next episode. We're gonna be doing some wing testing with some speed bar testing in the episode after that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Till the next one, peace.